Hi everyone, I'm Jim and welcome to the review of Dirt, the second studio album by the grunge band Alice in Chains. Today we're celebrating the 30th anniversary of it, so I've decided to go back and see if it still holds up or not. I've been a massive fan of this band since I remember. I think the first memory of me listening to Alice in Chains was like 2000, maybe 2001. It was this album on a cassette tape and just listening to them bones. Later on I've played the game Doom 2 and it actually has them bones and Angry Chair in the game, but in a MIDI format. This is the last album of the original lineup because the bassist Mike Starr left the band and he was replaced a year later. The producer for this record is Dave Jerden, whatever, and the band themselves. That's enough when it comes to explaining things. You can read about the recording process on Wikipedia or watch some interviews. Let's just review this classic album. The production is tight, still after so many years. It's interesting, punchy and clean at the same time. The message is diverse. The songs are mostly about heroin addiction, but also about relationships and personal struggles, inner demons. The structure of the songs is mostly basic, typical grunge stuff: intro, verse, chorus, bridge or a solo, and a chorus. Sometimes it's different, but it's mostly like that, nothing fancy. As usual when it comes to this band, Lane, the vocalist, and Jerry, the guitarist, sing together. I love how they combine their voices to elevate the music by their amazing vocal performances. It's always interesting to hear. The first track, Them Bones, it's a classic. I recorded a guitar cover of this song 5 years ago. It's fun to play, it's fun to listen to. Everything about this song screams that it's a classic. The solo is beautiful, the main riff is the best thing. Lane vocals are perfect. It's so funny when I've noticed that it's featured in the Doom 2 game. Like, it took me a while, but yeah, it's there. Great stuff, 10 out of 10. Also, I forgot to mention that the song is about the passing of time and that we are going to die someday. And we will all turn into a bag of bones. That's all. Damn That River is a song about an incident between the band's drummer and Jerry. I think Jerry sustained a head injury and he was bleeding, and they wrote a song about it. Nice stuff, guys. The music is beautiful. The chorus is my favorite thing about the song. It's very atmospheric and interesting to listen to. It's not at the same level as the previous song, but it's a classic nonetheless. 9 out of 10. Rain When I Die is one of my favorites here. I love the chorus especially. The atmosphere it brings. The lyrics are apparently about relationships, and I just adore this song, but I don't like the bridge. The singing in the bridge was just not good for me. Everything else perfect. 9 out of 10. Down in a Hole is a song that Jerry wrote about his then girlfriend. Today he says it's one of his favorite songs. I must say that it's great. I love Lane's vocal performance here. The song is kinda slow for me here and there, but overall another stand-up song. I love everything about it. Not on the same level as Them Bones, but still legendary. 9 out of 10. Sick Man is a song about drugs or maybe a murderer, I am not sure. They wrote it because Lane asked Jerry for some crazy evil sounding shit, and that's what Jerry came up with. I must say, this song is very disappointing, especially when I've listened to it today. I remembered it better than it actually is. It's not as crazy and sinister as they make it sound like. 7 out of 10. Rooster is one of the most famous Alice in Chains songs. It's about Jerry's father when he fought in the Vietnam War and the PTSD and everything that came from that era. It's really great, especially the chorus. There's something about choruses on this record because they always are my favorite part of the songs. 9 out of 10. Junkhead is another song about being addicted to heroin. I don't relate, but I adore it, especially the atmosphere here, the emotions in the vocals. The chorus, again, my favorite part of the song. I love listening to it. 9 out of 10. Dirt is an interesting track. It's more slower than the previous song. It's similar kinda to Sick Man when it comes to the quality. It's not as good as the first few songs, but I still enjoy listening to it. I think it's great, 8 out of 10. Godsmack, another song about drugs, like I am not even surprised here. Apparently the band Godsmack didn't get their name from this song. I think they are lying and they actually got it from here. This is one of the highlights of the record for me. I actually enjoy every second of this song. The instrumental work is flawless, and so are the vocals, especially the chorus, but the verses as well. It's one of those songs that I've heard more times than the actual album. A masterpiece for me, 10 out of 10. Iron Gland is a joke song that Tom Araya from Slayer is singing. I actually like it, it has that sinister vibe. It's funny, but it's also epic sounding, 9 out of 10. Hate to Feel is similar to Sick Man when it comes to the quality. The difference is that Hate to Feel has very weak chorus, but I really like the verses. I don't know why. It just seems to me like that. It's also the first song on this record written entirely by Lane. Still a good job, 7 out of 10. Angry Chair is the second song written for the record just by Lane, and this one is actually perfect. It was featured in the game Doom 2, and it has that sinister evil vibe when it comes to the main riff. I really enjoy it. Again, it's about being drugged and, I don't know, being afraid of a chair or something. I can't relate, I am not a drug addict. I don't even drink. I don't even eat sugar, man. But I do like pizza. Let's write an album together about being addicted to pizza. I'm on the guitars, man. Anyways, Angry Chair, amazing song. The instruments, the vocals, the vibe, everything. 10 out of 10. Wood is the final song. It's about the deceased vocalist called Andrew Wood, I think. It's one of the highlights of the record for me as well. It's a classic song, everybody knows it. The chorus is my favorite part, as usual. There's nothing else to add here, 10 out of 10. And there are also 4 B-sides from the Dirt recording sessions. The first one is called Fear the Voices. I think it's the weakest song out of them all. I don't like the happy atmosphere here. It's just decent, but I wouldn't replay it. 6 out of 10. Lying Season has that Pantura vibe. I hear some of the Dimebag riffs here and there. I actually love it, especially the chorus. The chorus is such a banger, man. The singing, the instruments behind it. The verses are so and so. They have that groove metal atmosphere, but the chorus is just perfect. So yeah, 8 out of 10. And the last 2 songs are from the Last Action Hero soundtrack. Amazing movie with Arnold, go check it out, it's a classic. What the Hell Have I is an amazing song. It has that Middle Eastern vibes. I think Jerry is playing here a guitar sitar. I'm just repeating myself with each of the songs, but it's just like that. Everything here is great. 9 out of 10. And the final song, A Little Bitter. Same situation as with Lying Season. The verses, okay. The chorus, perfect, legendary stuff. Instruments, flawless. 8 out of 10. To sum it all up, the consistency is stable, every song is great here, flow is fitting, you're not going to skip anything, replayability, hell yeah, it's an excellent album, I love coming back to it. I actually haven't heard it in a while, in like 2 years, because I've been exploring newer Alice in Chains records to form a band with them. But this one, I've just started listening to it and all the memories came back and I'm happy, I'm just happy. It's a timeless record that no one is going to forget. Celebrate the anniversary by listening to it with me, because why not? Thank you for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next review. Bye!